Okay, we are live.
Okay.
Okay, so I've gone through the instructions, and the first section is pretty much talking about cucumber.
Yeah.
So, I've also gone through the self-check questions and um, also cheated a little and seen some of the answers. So I'll just start with, running the cucumber features.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Okay. Um, I'll- okay, so I guess it ran, and then it says that it fails on the third step.
Mm,
Then I should see guess a letter.
right.
Uh, so I
Expected
get,
to find guess a
yeah.
letter in found. Okay. So how do we go about?
Um, we can. So this scenario fails because the form tag and views new.erv is incorrect and incomplete in the information that tells the browser what URL to post the form to. So based on the table of routes we developed in an earlier section, fill in the form tags attributes appropriately. You can inspect what happens for various routes in app.rb, but you don't need to edit this file. Okay, so I think I need to open up the instruction
Go.
for previous section where we had a table for uh, for the app routes.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you can say it, but I'll try to open it up.
Sorry. Oh, you're opening up the from the GitHub page. Okay. Yeah.
So, this is the table of the routes, which describes what each of the routes should do. So, um, so it says for new, it should display a form that can generate a post request to the create route. So,
Okay.
if we open the view, we see there's an incomplete form, and we should redirect to the create or um, yeah, the create route, just like this.
Okay. Mm,
Okay, I think we can check show.erp for an example. So yeah, I think that's how we defined the route to navigate.
okay.
Okay, so
So
Yeah, we can commit and push to Heroku for the changes to take effect. Or can we just run? Can we just run? Uh,
locally?
yeah,
Or
I think we can just cucumber run and see if there are any. Yeah, it passes.
oh wow, cool. So what file did you edit? The new ERB file?
Yeah, new.urp. It was basically had a form tag, but it didn't have the action attribute, which actually tells the form tag to which route it should post the data.
Oh, so so it didn't. Okay, right. So if you run it locally, will it go to the right page then?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
because
So
yeah, sorry.
do you want to see it running? Because we can do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
I just want to take a look if it doesn't take too long.
sure. So I don't remember the command. Was it
It's just
this one?
yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
Or I'm that should work. So now if we click on new game, we should be navigated to create and then to show. So
All
uh,
right. Yeah, the read.
yeah, so I'm just clicking on, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
So see, we were in the new route. We moved to create, and
All right.
it had a status of 303, which means redirect.
Oh, okay.
And then we moved to the show route, and
Okay.
this is basically the show view.
Let's see.
So in our code, we don't have any views for create, so it doesn't actually send anything back to browser. It just creates a new game instance and redirects to the
And
show
right. Okay.
code. Okay, so okay, so it says we can push to Heroku, but I think I'll just do a commit right now and push later.
Okay.
Okay, so would you like to switch?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so the next part is a self-check question. Um, what is the significance of given, when, then in the feature file? So if you see the features of Cucumber features, there are some keywords like given, when, and then.
Yeah. So where can I find this file?
In
The
any, uh, it's in the feature of directory.
features. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Okay, so if you
Mm,
open up any on one of the feature files,
yeah, I just opened guest.feature.
okay, so you see there are a lot of keywords. It's given, when, and then.
Yeah.
So the question is that what happens if you switch them around? So I just kind of knew this beforehand because I had worked with Cucumber before.
Okay.
So it's basically these are keywords which helps you run the steps given with the keyword, like
Mhm.
uh, and they are all three of them point to the same method, but it's just for readability purpose, to improve the expressiveness or readability. You use one or the other, which makes more sense in an English sense.
Okay. So given is a keyword for cucumber, but you can use when
And
as
then
well, or and then
it doesn't matter, to cucumber which one you use, but
okay.
it's just to improve the readability.
Okay, so if I switch,
It would still work.
so oops,
I think we can.
would this work?
I think we can modify the start new one.
Sorry.
There's a start new game dot feature,
Oh, okay.
because we ran that and it worked fine. I think we can experiment with that one.
All right. So I open start new,
Okay.
and if I just change and the same?
No, and is not same. And is like you do
Like
something.
both of them.
Yeah. So you can switch around given and then. Yep. And I'll just not save the other one. And
Oh
if
yeah.
if I just run this again, it should still work. Yep.
Okay.
But you see in the test results, it
Yeah.
doesn't read correctly. Like given I should see guess a letter, it
Right.
doesn't make much sense in an English way.
Right. Okay. So it's really just it's just an alias for given. They're all the same
Yep.
keyword.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So next we have to develop the scenario for guessing a letter. For this scenario, in guess dot feature, we have already provided a correct HTML file that submits the player's guess to the guess action. You are already have a hang person guess instance method that has the needed functionality. Okay, so what are we supposed to do in
Good
game?
question.
The question.
No, just a good question. So, yeah. So so in GameSteps.rb, look at the code for I start a new game.
Mm-hmm. I think the first when block.
The first one block, right? So I start a new game with Word, and then there's some regex,
Uh-huh.
which is a dot asterisk. So I guess that just matches any a, a string of or any letter any, from 0 to whatever number of times, right?
Yep. It would actually match anything. Letters, characters, digits.
Any character, right? Right. Okay. So uh, and it says the stub request command. Given the hint that the command is provided by a gem library called webmock, what's going on with that line and why is it needed?
Mhm.
Interesting. I have no idea actually.
Um, I
I think I
think
might
uh,
have.
I think this is just doing a post request to this URL,
Uh, okay.
and it's just
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's like, um, so it's just kind of like creating a fake type of response, right? It's not, or is it actually making a post request, or is it?
um,
I mean, it's passing to the post. Sorry, yeah. What were you gonna say?
mm, I'm not sure. It's taking the word as an argument from the step definition.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then tries to validate that the return code is 200
Yeah.
and the headers are empty and the body is equal to word.
Um.
I'm not sure how it works. We can just see the answer.
Yeah. Webmock lets our tests intercept HTTP requests coming from our app and direct it to another service. In this case, it's accepting the post request, same
Yes.
one you manually did with curl in an earlier part of the assignment, and faking the reply value. This lets us enforce determinate. Yeah. Okay.
So what's basically going on here is that it's basically mocking as the external service. So it's intercepting any outgoing request to the external service
Yeah.
and sending back the response that the web service would have sent.
Okay.
So we should have taken the hint like web mock is really mocking something to do with the mocking.
Yeah. True that. True that.
Okay. Okay. So next.
So the next part. So we have the params hash that stores the stuff that what does that store? Non-blank field on a submitted form. Okay. All right. In your Sinatra code for processing a guess, what expression should you use to extract just the first character of what the user typed in the letter guess field of the form and show.erb?
Hmm.
I think I read the wrong thing today or something. I don't remember any of this. Maybe it just wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm not sure.
Let's see what's going on in show.erb.
Sure.
So there's some Ruby code. It says if is if flash, then we see an error message, and there's a paragraph for wrong guesses.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so I guess here's the input, and the name is guess, and it goes to the slash guess route. right?
Okay. Yeah.
So, so I think the whatever is described here, that in the guest code in the Sinatra. Okay, so we have to go to the app.rb file. I'm not sure where we can find that. Okay, here it is. Oh,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
we,
Oh yeah. This is what I was looking at earlier.
yeah. So this is the section that's doing the guess,
Right.
and you see, this is the params hash that is described here,
Right.
and because in the show.erb the text input has a name of guess,
Yeah.
we can really get the value which the user typed in by using the guess symbol.
Right. Okay. And it just converts to a string and takes the first letter.
Right. And I think we have to write some code over here, but
Okay. So would
uh,
the code be that's just going to be using our we want to create an instance of the logic that we already have, right?
I think
That's
it's already being created in the create
oh I see.
section.
Right, I see it. Yeah.
We just have to call the guess method, uh,
Eh,
and how does it know? Hmm.
yeah, I don't know.
Maybe put at game.guess. Mhm. And also, I think we have to take care of nil values, but we can do that later.
Doesn't the what do you mean take care of nil values from where?
In the assignment, it says that um, if the user typed nothing, there won't be any matching key in params. So dereferencing the form field will give nil. So basically, if the user didn't type in anything, he will have nil in the letter.
Oh, I see.
Uh-huh. And
So I can just put a check there for that, right?
I think we can take care of that later,
Okay.
because as far as I remember, we have some nil checks in our guess method.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about
Yeah.
if the guest method would take care of that.
Okay. So if you see the three bullet points over here, it says that extract the letter submitted on the form. So it's given above and in the code for you.
Hmm.
Use that letter as a guess on the current game. So we just did that,
Yeah.
and redirect to the show action so the player can see the result of their guess. Done for you.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So I
Okay.
think we are pretty much done. When finished adding the code, verify that all steps in the feature guess feature now passed by running Cucumber. So yeah, I think that is the most sensible thing to do, because
Okay.
we'll then understand what's working and what's not.
Yeah. So now you just run a different file, right?
Yeah.
You're running. Okay. The guest file. Okay.
Oh.
A lot of green.
And I was not sure if it was going to work the first time, but it did.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Okay.
So we just move on to the next part, or do you want to? I guess we can see it in action at the end. The actual web app rendering.
Okay, so you wanna move to the next step?
Yeah, yeah. So we'll just switch, I guess.
So next step is
So,
part.
so the next step is what?
It's part 5. We're already done with part 4.
Oh, that was it? Isn't there some more stuff that we have to do?
Not for part 4.
Oh, interesting.
So the part 5 starts with it says pick a new scenario to work on. You should have 2 out of 4 working at this point. So I
Oh yeah.
guess yeah, I guess we have start new game dot feature working, and also guest dot feature is also working. We just have to take care of game over dot feature and repeated guest dot feature.
Okay.
So you see in the features folder there are 4 cucumber features.
Yeah.
Two out of 4 are working for us right now.
So game over then, or which one are we doing?
uh, do you think we can take care of part 5 tomorrow?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Because I'm pretty tired today.
Yeah. No worries.
Okay, and I think part 5 is the last one, and after that will be done.
Yeah, that's it. Done. Pretty much done. There's just the conclusion and the optional thing after that. All right.
Before we leave, do you want to test run the application?
Yeah, let's do that.
Hmm.
But that was pretty straightforward. That assignment. I mean, there was a lot of.
Yeah, it seems difficult at first, but a lot of the code were added for us.
Yeah, it was all done basically. We
Yeah,
just had to.
fill in the gaps.
So
So,
I'm just gonna play around with it and kind of try to make sense of, because I still don't really know what I need to work out the details.
sure. Meanwhile, if you have some difficulty understanding how Cucumber works, you can ping me on Getter, because
Okay.
I have worked with Cucumber and other similar frameworks for my at my job. So I have a little bit of familiarity with how these BDD frameworks work.
All right. Sure. Yeah, that'd be helpful. The other thing is that, well, the file. Do you know which file we have to submit for the autograder?
I think for the autograder we have to say submit the Heroku URL.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it's mentioned
I
in
think once.
part 5 down at the bottom.
Yeah. So I'll just grab it off you after we're done. Oh yeah. Okay. So I'll just grab the file off you after we're done with part 5.
Yep. So you can try to play with our game. This is the URL.
Yeah.
I'll just click new game.
The new game works. Guess, I don't know, A maybe? Or
Is
no, E.
oh
Oh, there's an A. Maybe E works too.
E? I'm not sure. Two vowels in a four letter word.
All right, how about a T? Yeah, he's right. Or you guess something.
Uh,
I'm like, guess.
I would guess
Yeah, that's a good one.